Well, the market has seen volatility not just in ours but across the globe as well. Let's find out how to approach it. Dean Kim, the head of global research products at WilliamO'Neill.com, is joining in now. Dean, thanks a lot for joining in. How are the charts looking? Do you think the start of 2024, which has been quite volatile, is something that could continue through the course of January? And what is your view on the Nifty now?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Happy New Year. Basically, from a massive rally from October to year end, we're seeing a bit of profit taking by the market. Both S&P and NASDAQ were overbought as we approach the year end, but the RSI is starting to cool off from overheated levels. So far, the move last week and today seems constructive as both indices needed a breather before they can resume the uptrend. So now the ideal situation would be for the indices to catch support at the 21-day moving averages. But assuming that we do that, then I think we're in a very healthy environment. Despite there's a lot of moving parts in the market, but we're taking this in stride, and we think the cool-off is definitely warranted.
All right. Hi, Dean. Morning. Good to see you in, and wishing you all the best for 2024. Dean, could you give us the levels, though, in terms of the U.S. markets? If you're going to pull back a little bit, to where do we take support, if you want to point out a level? And also on the Nifty, how do you see things shaping up? We're holding around the 21,600 odd. Do you think we go down and visit the 20-day MA even in our markets?
Yeah, I think the S&P next support that we're seeing is 1% below at 21-day moving average. And resistance is at 4,800, which is the recent high. As far as the NASDAQ, we're kind of sitting at the 21-day moving averages currently. And the next support, there's some price support at 14,500. That's about 2,000 below. And then we're looking at 50-day moving average. As far as sensex, I look at sensex, we're right around support at 10-day moving average. Would be fantastic if we can bounce from here. Should we go below that, then the next support would be at the 21-day moving average. That's about 2% below. And so we'll see how it goes. But there's definitely should be a lot of support at the 21-day moving average.
You're expecting markets to take support at the 21-day level. Dean, hi, good morning and Happy New Year to you. Do you look at the banks here in India, the Bank Nifty index or individual names? Because that's really been the problem spot for us. And we saw lots of selling even yesterday. What do you make of things, and what would you advise here?
Yeah, it's interesting. Definitely, I could see from the relative strength, it is weakening. However, at William O'Neill, we look at other factors such as money flows. And actually, we're seeing pretty good money flows into financials. So I would say HDFC Bank, it's an opportunity. It's breaking out from a double bottom base, and money flows are pretty strong. And so despite, this could be short-term profit taking here, but I think the chart looks good, as well as IndusInd Bank, Yes Bank, and State Bank of India. Those are the ones that I would look at on the larger cap side. And then on the smaller cap side, there's a lot of consumer finance related companies like Muthoot Finance, Intellect Design Arena, Cholamandalam, and Shriram Finance. So those are the ones that I would take a look at, because they're all breaking out from like early stage basis. If you see an uptick, in the coming days, I think that's a perfect entry. So I would just, keep it in mind and keep it, on the radar.
Okay, that's interesting. So you like HDFC Bank, and the charts of IndusInd Bank, Yes Bank and SBI also look good. Got it. The space that everyone is in nowadays is pharma. So many pharmaceutical stocks at fresh 52-week highs. Anything that you like from that space?
Yeah, I was looking at JB Chemicals, as well as Kaplan Point Labs. I think these are two that looks like a pretty good opportunity. They're sort of early stage based breakouts. And so I would focus on those two.
All right, Dean, we will leave it on that note for this morning. Thank you very much for weighing in on the way we've started off the year. Wish you a fantastic 2024 and look forward to more conversations through the year.